is October the 21st. Before I open up our announcements and presentation period, I would like to acknowledge that this meeting is being held on the unceded land of the Cherokee, Shawnee, and Yuchi people, and to remind you all that no one is illegal on stolen land. We do have a presentation from Councilmember Cap, but he is still in a committee meeting. So I will go ahead and open up our announcement period. If there are any council members who would like to be acknowledged. First up, I see Councilmember Ewing. You are recognized.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to announce that there will be 2 meetings on the zoning bills held in West Nashville. The first is tomorrow, 10/22, from 6 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. at Hillsborough High School in the cafeteria. The second is 10/27, also from 6 to 7:45 at James Lawson High School in the auditorium. We hope to see many of you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Ewing. Are there any other council members that would like to be recognized? Councilmember Gamble, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. I'd like to announce that the District 3 quarterly meeting will be held on Tuesday, October 28th at the Madison Precinct. We'll be discussing several proposed projects and also other things that are going on in the district. So just a reminder to everyone in District 3 and anyone who would like to attend, the District 3 quarterly meeting will be held on October 28th, 6 p.m. at the Madison Police Precinct. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilmember Gamble. Are there any other council members? Councilmember Harrell, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. So District 8, we have our monthly community meeting Monday, October 27th at Hamilton United Methodist Church at 6 p.m. We will have guests from Metro Water. Also, for the Antioch area and our neighboring districts, there is a Southeast community meeting on Tuesday, October 28th. It will be at 6 p.m. at the Southeast Community Center. We will have guests from planning, codes, Metro Fire, Metro Water Services, NES, and the police department and MPD. We will have, this is an opportunity for constituents to speak with their council members, but also speak with Metro departments as well. We ask that everyone attend who can. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Harrell. Are there any additional council members that would like to be recognized? Councilmember Eastlick, you're recognized.
Thank you very much. We have a very unique event going on in District 11 this Saturday. It's at the Thomas Overton Cemetery. It will have the Tennessee Historical Commission as well as the Metro Historical Commission coming out to do a cemetery restoration event. They'll have some professionals on staff that'll be looking at how to restore and showing people how to restore some of these really old headstones. And if you don't know about the Thomas Overton Cemetery or Thomas Overton, he was very important when it comes to our president from this area, Andrew Jackson, and a duel that he was in. But that event's going to happen at the Thomas Overton Cemetery this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then on the 30th of October, we have a multi-district community meeting talking about planning and the changes in the bills proposed. That will be at 4004 Lebanon Road on October 30th from 6 until 7, and members of the planning staff will be there for questions and answers. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Eastlick. Are there any other council members that would like to be recognized? Councilmember Huffman, would you like to be recognized? Let me turn your mic on.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I was joining the queue. So just wanted to publicly announce that I guess you would call us the Far East delegation. I don't even know what you would call us. Essentially, districts 11 through 15 will be hosting a meeting with the planning department at Mount Gilead Missionary Baptist Church. That meeting will take place on October the 30th at 6 p.m. Meeting topic will be the proposed zoning changes. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Huffman. And we will take a pause from our announcements and move on to our presentation. Council members, if there's anyone else who has an announcement, I will circle back to you all. But we do have RS 2025-1555, a resolution recognizing October 2nd, 2025 as Wrongful Conviction Day in Nashville and Davidson County, presented by Councilmember Cap. Councilmember Cap, you are recognized in one moment. Once I figure out the button, there we go. Let's try that one.
Thank you so much, Pro Tem, and it's really an honor to be joined by two of the exonerees that are mentioned in this resolution. They're here with us today, Mr. Whitehead and Ms. Watkins, so thank you to them for joining us for the reading of this resolution. Whereas the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County is committed to promoting justice, fairness, and the protection of the innocent, and whereas wrongful convictions cause irreparable harm to people, families, and communities and undermine public confidence in the justice system, and whereas the following people were wrongfully convicted in Tennessee and then exonerated. Wayne Burgess, exonerated after serving 24.5 years in prison. Charlie Dunn served 26.4 years in prison but died in prison before being exonerated. Claude Garrett, exonerated after serving 29 years in prison. Paul Shane Garrett, exonerated after serving 8.5 years in prison. Scott Minton, exonerated after serving 31 years in prison. Darren Price, exonerated after serving 17 years in prison. Joyce Watkins, exonerated after serving 27.2 years in prison. Ricky Lee Webb, exonerated after serving 46.5 years in prison. And Artis Whitehead, exonerated after serving 21 years in prison. And
whereas the wrongful convictions of Charlie Dunn, Claude Garrett, Paul Shane Garrett, and Joyce Watkins occurred in Davidson County, and whereas raising awareness about wrongful convictions such as these and the systemic factors that contribute to them helps foster reforms to prevent future injustices. And
whereas recognizing Wrongful Conviction Day with Nashville and Davidson County will serve as a meaningful reminder of the need for vigilance, reform, and support for exonerees. And whereas recognizing Wrongful Conviction Day will highlight Nashville's and Davidson County's commitment to criminal justice reform, due process, and the protection of the constitutional rights.
Do you want to do this part? Yeah, okay. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Metropolitan Council of Nashville and Davidson County, Section 1, that the Metropolitan Council hereby goes on record as recognizing October 2nd, 2025 as Wrongful Conviction Day in Nashville and Davidson County, acknowledging the wrongful convictions of innocent individuals and supporting ongoing efforts to address the crucial issue.
Section 2, that the Metropolitan Council encourages all residents, organizations, and officials to observe Wrongful Conviction Day by reflecting on the importance of justice, supporting reform initiatives, and promoting awareness.
Section 3, that the Metropolitan Clerk is directed to forward a copy of this resolution to the Tennessee Innocence Project. Section 4, that this resolution shall take effect from and after its adoption, the welfare of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County requiring it. And I'll ask our exonerees to join us, and their families are present here today for a photograph and presentation.
Thank you. I would like to say thank you to the to the council members for recognizing October the 2nd as Exoneration Day.
Well, thank you all for being here, and we'll do just a quick photograph for the presentation.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Cap and our fellow colleagues and council members. Are there any other council members who would like to make an announcement? Councilmember Welsh, you look so excited. You're recognized.
Why, thank you, Pro Tem. Yes, this Saturday, October 25th, from 9 to 11, I am having coffee and gin at Primitive Coffee at 2601 Nolensville Pike. This is your chance to come on by and talk about anything that you would like. So please, this Saturday, 9 to 11, Primitive Coffee and gin, come on by and let's talk. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilmember Welsh. Are there any other colleagues who would like to be recognized for an announcement? Councilmember Taylor, you are recognized.
Thank you. I'd like to announce that there's going to be a community meeting in regards to natural predators and Centennial Sportsplex conversation on October 30th. That's a Thursday, so Thursday, October 30th at the Metro Parks Boardroom on Park Plaza.
Thank you, Councilmember Taylor. Do we have any other people? Councilmember Gadd, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Speaker Pro Tem, and thank you for opening our meeting with so much recognition and acknowledgement, so thank you. We in Districts 24, 25, and 34 will have a joint community meeting held with the Planning Department tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at Hillsborough High School. Hoping folks can join us. That'll be a great opportunity to learn, to get information about the housing and infrastructure proposals and get questions answered. I know there's a lot of misinformation out there, and so I'm grateful to my colleagues in the planning department for coming together to host another community meeting that will benefit the district and adjoining districts as well. So thank you so much, Speaker Pro Tem.
Thank you so very much, Councilmember Gadd. Do we have any other colleagues that would like to be recognized for an announcement? All right, I will go ahead and make a few announcements here. So first, I would like to wish a happy Diwali to all who celebrate. It is the Hindu Festival of Lights, celebrated by millions worldwide to symbolize the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. So Lord knows we could use a lot of that celebration right now. I also want to acknowledge that it is Filipino American History Month, a time to honor the history, accomplishments, and culture of Filipino Americans in the United States. It commemorates the first recorded landing of Filipinos in the U.S. on October 18th, 1587. October is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month, which aims to inform communities about the various forms of domestic and dating violence, which can include physical, sexual, emotional, and financial abuse, as well as other methods of coercion and control. October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I want to remind everyone that early detection through regular screenings like mammograms and being aware of warning signs and performing monthly self-exams saves lives. When breast cancer is detected early, the 5-year relative survival rate is 99%, making early detection and timely treatment critical for improving outcomes. I would also like to send a congratulations to Turk and Reverend Ingrid McIntyre and Creative Girls Rock for the awards that they received from the Scarrett Bennett Radical Change Banquet, where their theme was Journey Inward, Journey Outward toward Hope, Peace, and Justice. We also had the opportunity to hear from humanitarian Ashley Judd at that ceremony, and also, Reverend Edwin Sanders was also was also an honoree for that particular award. So Creative Girls Rock was honored for transformative education, Reverend Ingrid McIntyre for women's empowerment, Reverend Edward Sanders II for spiritual formation, and Turk for racial justice. So congratulations to those honorees. And lastly, anyone who knows me knows that I do not watch sports ball. However, I would like to send a congratulations to Vanderbilt on their big win against LSU, and a big blue congratulations to my two-time alma mater, the Tennessee State University, on a successful and safe homecoming, as well as a big win against my other alma mater, Howard University. And seeing no other council members in the queue for announcements, I will go ahead and close out our announcement period.